we're looking at more behind the scenes of The Empire Strikes Back. This is part 5. Check out all the right movies on Twitter for the full thread. Let's get started. In episode 5, Obi-Wan Kenobi, played by Alec Guinness, appeared as a Force ghost to Luke. His filming only took 4.5 hours, and instead of a normal salary, he was paid 0.25% of the film's gross. This tweet says it was worth millions in the end, so I went to look it up because I was interested. After looking it up, it seemed like he got 2%, 2.25% from this article regardless, and that ended up being around $95 million, which is a lot to this day. According to this article too, I don't think Alec Guinness wanted to return to film The Empire Strikes Back, but he thought he owed a lot to George Lucas, and so he went back and filmed, and he was in the movie for about 20 minutes, so it wasn't too bad. Alright, back to the thread. Yoda, the little green guy, is a really iconic character, which George Lucas thought of, so he went through a few name changes, and someone even thought he should be 9 feet tall with a big white beard, but George Lucas luckily said that's kind of cliche and pushed back on it, and we got the Yoda we know today. And Yoda was initially designed by Ralph McGuire and Joe Johnston, concept artists. Lucas changed a little bit of their design, and he based Yoda's eyes actually on Albert Einstein's eyes. They wanted to get the Muppets creator, but he was busy, so they went with Frank Oz, who became the legendary voice of Yoda and even received an Oscar nomination for it. And Yoda was controlled by Oz underneath the set, and Mark Hamill had to wear an earpiece so he could hear what Yoda was saying. And on multiple occasions, Oz had to be reminded who he was talking to, and I'm sure that's due to the fact that he's moving a puppet around and trying to speak, and it can get a little complicated. Follow along for part 6.